for this review, we've got the DC Multiverse Azrael Batman armor. This is the blue version. I did the red version recently, so I'm going to use this video to really do a comparison along with the original Azrael release from a couple years ago. So just to show this real quick, the package is going to be identical except for the color variant of the figure. It's even going to have the red Azrael armor card on the inside. Same artwork on the back. So other than the color change of the figure, the packaging is identical. And then just to compare this with the very first iteration of this release, this was gold label and was a Walmart exclusive, very difficult to find. We'll see the card here in a moment, but a more appropriate card for this guy in the back. And then on the back, this is actually, I believe, a cover for one of the Nightfall issues versus this, which I'm not sure if this was actually depicted in the comics at the time. I think this is something modern, but that is the two figures. And then there's a lot of shared parts between these. Basically, the head and the armor overlay is different. So let's get them out of the package and we'll kind of go over that and compare. So here they are. So you're going to get this card with both of these guys, even though these are different releases, they come with the exact same card. And there is the back, if you want to take a look at that. This guy came with this card. Really dig this. If you look at it though, you know, there is definitely some todification going on with this depiction here. It's cool, but it's not really truly faithful to the comic either, but close enough. So you'll notice that the base body is the same for all these guys. The legs, the thigh, belt, the torso, everything about the torso is the same. Even the gauntlets, they're the same, but not the same. And from what I can tell, these, like this belt style magazine, I think it's just glued on, but you can tell that there's definitely some sameness about this. But one thing that is a little bit different is on this release, this circular piece kind of stops midway, and on here it goes up a little bit further. It's a little bit sharper. So if they are designing these digitally on a computer, you know, digitally sculpting them, I can see where, you know, they created one and then use the file to augment that and create this one. But those are two things that are unique about the gauntlets. They're practically the same, but just slightly different. Obviously, these pieces on top are different. They are glued on. You can't take them off, but they are separate pieces. And then obviously the heads are different. Other than that, they are the same figure, and that would make sense because, you know, like from a continuity point of view, because Azrael, you know, kind of goes from his original look to this more extreme armor later. In the comics, it doesn't look as technical as this. This is one of those McFarlane embellishes, but the design is pretty consistent between the fully armored and the slightly armored look. Um, I've said this in the review for this guy before, but these wing pieces, they're very, you hear that? They, they're very, they're lightweight and the plastic seems very hard. So I would recommend being careful about how you display these. You know, if you're going to put them up on a high shelf, make sure there's no way they can fall over. I just think if these take any type of impact, they're going to break and snap easily. So just some food for thought there. Um, and just to kind of show what the back looks like. I'm glad I finally got all three of these. It took way too much effort to do so. Where I live, we started getting a lot of these to show up, and I have not seen any one of these in a wild anywhere. Um, I eventually just had to go to eBay and try to find one at a reasonable price. So um, I really hope McFarlane does some things different with these exclusives going forward, or these chase figures. Um, if not, I don't know. Hopefully, we're running thin on like big main characters. I notice a lot of the recent announcements are very obscure characters. I'm not too into the obscure stuff, but I'm glad people will be getting a chance to get them. So um, hopefully that'll mean less exclusives and chase pieces, but who knows? We'll see. So that's it for the review. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching and tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.